Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cultist Simulator. I was asked I can carry on, and I'm very happy to do so, because I'm loving this game. We shall continue. Which I'm assuming is the beginning, so we'll determine our legacy. Our legacy is a physician. As a patient descended into the final delirium, I made copious notes. In the buzzing heat of the night, I reread those notes, and they began at last to make a kind of sense. Position at the Institute in Reason. A bright young thing, endowed from birth with wealth and talent, a life of ease, comfort, and delight stretches ahead like an amber carpet. Health and this and that. An aspirant, June 28th, once again, menial employment. Let's go physician. You start. Does that mean we start with extra region and a position at the Institute? Could be. So new game. New game time. Today is the day I return to my post at the Institute. I have a position and a reputation. That should mean something, but I'm beginning to dream of something else. Let me put that over there. Work, I'll put position at the Institute there. Nemo the Unworthy. Let's go give ourselves, we're just going to call ourselves Baratheus Voss. Baratheus Voss is our name. Nemo the Unworthy was a difficult patient. I had to take some time away after that business ended. Oh, I was the patient. Interesting. That's cool. The doctor. I treated Nemo the Unworthy. Ah, Baratheus Voss, yes. The physician. Okay, so let's start there. Let's do the job. We're going to position at the Institute. See what we can find. Right, I have finished early. The director has been sympathetic, but now I must return to work full time. Full time now. So we got ourselves a position at the Institute. Got ourselves some funds. We got ourselves some health, and we got ourselves lots of reason. We've got a lot of reason. Okay, right. Okay, what's this then? This is study. Yeah, notes in the case of Nemo the Unworthy. So we're studying those. Actually, while we have a little amount. I can't group grab. How was I grabbing an entire stack at a time before? I forgot how I did this before, but anyway, we've got this here. Position at the Institute, you can stay by the workplace. Reason can go back up here, so I can remember what you're doing. Reason up there, put study over here, work was over here, funds can stay over here because it's part of our resources. Institute. Okay, so go back to work. There's a dank and clinging smell to the Institute halls that never quite leaves one. Perhaps it is paint, perhaps it is the patients, perhaps it is something in the walls. Might as well start working because we haven't got much funds. Working as a doctor doesn't give me a lot of money apparently. Boom. Pause. Time has begun. Time has begun, which is why I've got that ready there. Right. The patient spoke of things that could have no meaning. The house without walls, the divided sun, the invisible light. When I recall how they spoke of that invisible light, my heart surges. I can ignore these notes no longer. Notes on the case of Nemo the Unworthy. So we are going to take on that. As I begin to read, I recall the delight in the patient's eyes, the music in their voice, but also the smell of the room where they lay. Right, I'm going to study the notes on the case of Nemo the Unworthy. Fast forward. A moment, there's no need to pause. Also, WC doesn't actually do anything, so okay, dream is active. And in sleep, I am a crooked tree. Moths crawl my bark, dawn begins, although the light is invisible. At its touch I straighten, to reach for the sun. Okay. I think N and M are fast forward and pause, but I'd rather have them be like S and D or something, because not as if we're using them. Odd moments of sense emerge. I had almost forgotten that curious excursion on the way to Moorland, but now I realize it was the way to Moorland. I've heard of this Moorland, a dealer in troublesome books. The rest of their raving. It means no more than it did before. How can a house lack walls? What is the glory they yearn for? But I can already sense the dreams waiting for me in sleep. Directions to Moorlands. Well, let's work our way there. The directions to Moorland's shop are cryptic. When one deals in the kind of books my correspondent studied, one must be circumspect. Okay, so I've got 9 seconds left for this. I wonder how much money I get out of it. Is it an institute? More funds. To be honest, I'm happy to keep working at this. I'm happy to keep working, because... pause. So, right, okay. Dream. When I wake, my face is racked with tears of joy. That light, cleaner than anything I touch in waking life. But I saw what these dreams did to Nemo the Unworthy at the end. It would not be wise or safe to follow them. Contentment is there. This is belief. I could give in to the dreams, but they will devour my reason. So I can give reason in here. I can give up a reason, but I've got a spare reason. Whenever the principle of the heart is implicated, I may gain vitality. Okay, we'll put that there, because it's just going to time down to give me vitality. Do I want to just give up one of my reasons for this? I've got 4 reasons, so I'll take... How did I pick up all of them? Okay, right, it's clicking in the number. Right, okay, good, sorted. The watchman is the door to the eye. To unlock my own eye, there must be a tiny sacrifice. I'm going to cut my own arm out. Okay. Am I going to dream about anything? Hello? We've got explore as well. So, you're up. We got Moreland's shop has been discovered. I found an location I can explore it. We got an occult scrap. I could go to Moreland's right now, but frankly, I think I want to... What do I want to do? Can I study health? Long walks kill cobwebs, or I can go explore. Explore with health. Study an occult scrap with what? Okay, so we can't. You have to upgrade things. Can you study? What else can you study? We can study with reason. Alright, we've got spare reason, so study with reason as well. 10 seconds there. Dreaming. Do everything with reason. Do everything with reason. There was once a man who said that sleep with reason produced monsters. Often it is healthy to let the mind wander in sleep, but if I just kept dreaming, sooner or later some sort of monster will rise from my own fears. Right, and this is just exploratory. I have no idea what I'm doing right now, still. I'll put... Contentment can go here. Funds can go there. Right, so... I might have found somewhere unusual. Boop. Health fatigued, that's fine. Streets strange by moonlight. Explore those streets. The streets are strange in the hour called Meniscate. Do that. What's next to triggers? My health. Do I get vitality? I do get vitality. Good. I'm hoping that... Okay, I need to do some more stuff. More blue... Okay, what's next to trigger? What is next to trigger? You. Work is next to trigger. Is it an institute? And 2 funds. Keep working. Keep generating money, because money was a lot of our problems, wasn't it? Just keep working. Because I ran out of money, which is why I died last time, so just going to keep working there. Triggering you next. Streets by stream, we got a glimmering as well, so go back for that. There's no time limit as long as I've got money, as far as I'm aware, so just keep going for that. Keep going through that. The containment's about to run away, escape, but glimmering could give us some passion, which is what we're lacking at the moment. Right, okay. Pause. What's happened here? Right, so Watchman's Eye. I wielded the knife in sleep. There is pain, but even the pain is a signpost. I have bound the wound. I'll tell them it was an accident. In the dream I saw the door. Someday soon I'll pass through it. You got some passion, hooray. You got the temptation for enlightenment. You got a watchman's secret. And you got a locksmith's secret. Ooh, a different secret this time round. The locksmith has the key. The lantern. Temptation is enlightenment. It has occurred to me that I hold the key to wisdom. This card will allow you to win an enlightenment victory if you grade it far enough. Dreaming about it might advance it or change it. Talking. One of the patients at the Institute has also a bandaged eye. Self-inflicted wound, they say. Perhaps we'll speak soon. Okay, that's talk. That can stay here. Old, far off and happy things. The moth finds the light in the dark, and so do I. Not sure what you are, but you're over there. You're going to drag my funds soon enough. We got a passion. We got some reason here and here. I might want to go for the locksmith secret. What's next to trigger? 3 seconds, 3 seconds. Okay. Oop. Right, so here. Read whatever is to hand. So we've got some reason back and some erudition. The words contain to knowledge. Now I contain it. It is a little like theft and a little like feasting and a little like the progress of an infectious disease. Collect everything, put reason in there again, simply because I can get erudition. I can get erudition one more time. I get a second erudition, I'll get another reason to work with. I want to work on beefing my stats up, basically. What are you? A light in the skull. Whenever the principle of lantern shed its light, I may recall additional scraps of knowledge. Interesting. Next trigger will be you. So we're still dreaming. The sun is rising. It won't spare me. We've got some fascination building up there. My health is now recovered. We got some restlessness. Okay. Visions pass me with pavine grace, a window over a wood, a garden of ice, a shivering sun, a woman of glass. I will return home reluctantly. We have a subtle fracture. The clouds part, walls creak, old wounds ache. A sixth order influence, significant resonances or correspondences. It's used in rights to summon some minions. Ooh, it's a shame. Kind of wanted that. Strange lights by moonlight. Keep going for there while we got a chance. I'm going to study health the second I get a chance, because vitality is going to run out sometimes. No, actually we're doing okay over there. The dream here. We got reason and fascination. We got the reason back, and we got some fascination. Fascination. The light leaks through the cracks. My mind is in a brighter than ever was. The higher I rise, the more I see. What shall we dream? We can dream with fascination. We can dream with funds, reason, passion, or health. We can dream with health. Dream with health, because if that generates us some vitality, then so be it. We generated some erudition. We got the erudition we wanted, which means we can have some erudition when that's up and get some more reason. Our job's about to come up again. If you keep doing that, I'm happy just to keep work going. Where are you? Over here. There you go. Start. That's the S. That's what the S is for. Okay, that's fine. If you keep working, that's fine, because we keep generating 2, and this is taking 1 every time. So I'm working as a doctor. That's a sustainable living for me. Not only is it sustainable, I'm also getting profit over time. So hooray! That's about to finish off. Right. So what we have here. This takes in fascination. The sun flickers like a shadow. Dreams ripple behind the surface of mirrors. I must be careful not to drift from the waking world. Fascination may draw visions. My wound is healed, and so has theirs. They don't understand why they did it, but they dreamt of me that night. We are connected. Pope Clifton, an acquaintance. A bellowing and an Orthodox Catholic with mystic streak and an untrimmed beard. Okay, I've got a person I know here. Can I talk to you at all? Here's someone I might work with, a companion or a follower, but first I must give them something to follow. A society, a sodality, an order, or a cult. Found a mystical organization. We're gonna start working on a cult then. Okay. Start working on a cult then. I have this. Okay, we've pulled the fascination. We got some contentment and the street strange by moonlight. Fine. Get Moreland's shop and get some funds in there. See what books we can find. Okay, it's talking here about. Okay, so we got ourselves. I have begun my true work. The authorities will take an interest in it. I must be ready for them. You have begun to establish a cult. You need a little more before you can recruit followers. So, our cult is beginning. Our cult's doctrine. Add lore to determine your cult's founding principles. I can put this. The Occult Society dedicated to the history of the 5 histories, and there are thousands. So I can go generalist. Society of St. Hydra. The Mirror of Glory. The Society of the Holy Wound. Do you want to go generalist? I'm going to go generalist this time around. I'm going to see if this maybe leaves things a little bit more open for me. Okay, so we're running. We're going to make a generalist. I'm still restlessness, but that's not going to inspire attention. That's triggering, which is going to be a pain. That was not intentional. Can I talk to you again? Is that not a problem? Yeah, I can't talk to you yet. Hello. We got reason and erudition. So reason can go back there. You can trigger a... we got so much erudition, so we're going to put some erudition in there. Need more than 1 erudition. Good, so let's get more reason. We are so full of reason right now, it's insane. Probably want to go for Watchman's Secret because reason is high on Lantern, but you know, we'll go with that. We'll do what we can here. We can't talk to anyone else right now. Right. We can talk. We can preach about the locksmith's secret if you so wished, but not a huge, not that in depth into that right now. Is an option for me to automatically pause. Screen hint size. Go up a bit because I want to see bird or worm. That's an interesting one because I have no idea what that does whatsoever. Let's raise the volume a little bit more. That's better. You can drag. You can click a. You can drag a stack by its number badge to the whole stack. You can zoom in with the mouse wheel or with Q and E. 1, 2, 3 zoom those arrow keys and review. Okay, back to the files. Back to the game. Okay. What's next to trigger? It's going to be you, but not by much. That was something disappeared. We've got some dread. Restlessness became dread. Okay. Dread catches contentment, doesn't it? Okay, so you triggered. We have health and a fleeting memory. A fleeting memory has aspects of the moth and aspects of that. So what can I dream of? I can dream of dread. I can't... Dread can be restored to reason, but with the correct resource. Dread and contentment can turn that into reason. Really? I'll be very reasonable afterwards. Okay, I'll turn dread into reason, if that's at all possible. We get to Morland's book, Morland's shop. We also get De Horis, book 1. In Latin, so I need to be able to translate it. Some books must be translated before they can be read. A 19th century reprint of a 14th century Latin translation of a 4th century work. Okay, so we're not going to read that anytime soon. Explore. Explore with health. We're going to study health because I want to get that health up a bit. Explore a fleeting memory. Explore a fleeting memory. We can't do that. Okay, fair enough. Streets Strange by Moonlight. Still worthwhile venture. 5 seconds left on you. Okay, so our purpose demands we recognize the truths that chill the spirit. I must give of myself, so they need a reason. My god. This is aspect veneration heart, aspect veneration winter, aspect veneration edge, aspect veneration moth, aspect veneration forge. So Grail. This organization venerates the principle called Grail, which we call upon the name of the Red Grail herself and their sister and witch, among others. This organization venerates the principle called Nock, which we call in the name of the Mother of Ants and the Meniscate, among others. This organization venerates the principle of the Forge, which we call upon in the name of the Forge of Days herself and the Madrigad, among others. Principle of the Moth, which we call upon the Moth himself and the Witch and Sister, among others. I need to write these things down, because these are names that keep popping up. That's actually a really good way to... the Veneration of the Heart, Thunderskin and the Velvet, the Door in the Eye and the Flower Maker, Sun and Rags and the Horned Axe, Colonel and the Colonel and the Lionsmith. The Witch and Sister turns up twice, because the sister and Witch, different people, fair enough. We'll give the reason up there, but interesting. Next to trigger is work. Work is triggering now, which gets paid, so straight back to work. Notoriety can stay over here. Keep earning money, Bibble. That's going to trigger sometime soon. Time is going to trigger next, but nothing I can do with time, really. We just got... hang on. Dark days. I must be careful not to let doubts creep in. Dread may provoke full-fledged despair. You only take in... grabs a card. You grab despair-inducing cards, I guess. Okay, you are sucking in... You're grabbing in Fascination or Dread. Either which, we don't have any of them. Okay, that's gone away. Hello. Subtle Fracture and Street Strange by Moonlight. I keep wanting to find a good place. What else can I explore? I can explore with health as well. Vitality's not going to last, so we'll do that. Okay, so what's next to trigger is going to be the Secret Society. A cult with one member is only an unusual habit. I must have a recruit. Take a first recruit. Take Pope Clifton as my first recruit. Okay, we got ourselves skill, scholarship, and reason. you got some more reason and the skill for scholarship. I must study something else. I'm going to study... I can't study Horus because I haven't got... Yeah, my Latin is too limited to read this. I can study... Locksmith's Secret can be studied with... I can study with anything. Study any lore fragment with the same level except Secret Histories to upgrade to a higher level of Nock lore. This is... Aspect Nock. Okay, so hang on. So this does not consume, right? These are not consume. If I put Lock here, so if I put Watchman's here, and study it with anything. Okay, so Lantern lore can be upgraded. So Nock is actually really versatile. So if you put Locksmith's Secret there, study with any lore fragment of the same level except Secret Histories to upgrade to a higher level of Nock lore. So we will do that. Any lore studied with Nock becomes Nock. Okay. So that will become Nock. That gets transformed into Nock. Sure. I'm not. Kind of wish I went for the other secret side, you know. Right, you just triggered something. Hello. I have found someone with whom I might pay to enact regrettable necessities. Add funds to hide them for a short time. A shifty woman. Not 3, not really required. I've got some notoriety, but I haven't got any mystique. So I don't actually need to hire you at the moment. Next trigger is going to be dreams. Vitality is about to expire. Yeah. Okay, hi. The sun still moves, the wind still walks, my journals are the labyrinth's clue, except... Oh, that just removed the dread, fair enough. There wasn't actually anything to grab, we just removed the dread. What can I dream about? I can dream about the Enlightenment stuff. I can dream about scholarship. No, I can't. I can dream about enlightenment. Should I dedicate myself to my purpose or focus my efforts elsewhere? Start dreaming about reflection. Passion, health, or anything aspect lore. To be fair, aspect lore can come out soon, because that's going to proc real soon, right? Like, it's not actually going to come out. I founded my cult. This is a step to greater power. Use your cult to recruit and promote. We've got Pulp Clifton, a believer. We've got some dimmed reason, I'm going to put it over there. An occult scrap. Some temporary headquarters, and Society of St. Hydra. Society of St. Hydra, an occult society dedicated to the study of the 5 histories and their thousands demi-real branches. St. Hydra unusually allows you to use any aspect to promote believers, but has no exalted specialists. Fair enough. So what can we do here? We can put an occult scrap there. Let's reflect on occult scraps. Let's reflect on that. And... Society of St. Hydra. Society, Associate. So I need to put 7th level of at least something in here. This card must have at least one aspect's lore. So that's not happening, sadly, because I can use that to upgrade, because it has aspect, like, 7. No, this is prisoner. That's prisoner. What do you have here? Collect all. And go straight back to... Okay, what can we work with now? We can work with reason, we can work with passion. Just work with it. Work it hard to do it faster. Okay, that's still working on. It hasn't got any dread, so it's going to be fine. Hopefully. Erudition, skill, scholarship, more than stops. Clifton. Add your cult to send them on cult business, send them after enemies, or raise another matter. No, we're okay for the time being. I want to play this nice and stealthy. Okay, hello. Fleeting memory. No dread empowers this despair. It's over for now. You are a lore bit. Okay, that's gone as well. Sadly, that was really cool. Right, what happened here? My research needs a glimmering. I haven't got a glimmering. I haven't got a glimmering. My glimmering already expired. Health fatigued. Better not. Okay, so that's gone. I haven't got a glimmering. Explore with passion. No, I can't. Follower, health, or secret histories or location. I can explore location? No, yeah, you're not. Secret histories. I can explore a fleeting memory. Yeah. Let's go for secret. Let's explore... No, I can't explore a fleeting memory. I can explore... Clifton, go ahead and Go do something. Go do something with your life. I haven't got any glimmerings to use, unfortunately. That's going to keep triggering, isn't it? That's going to be over and over and over again until... You can defeat visions with dread. I am seeing things, otherwise you will lose yourself completely at Fascination 3. Hang on, is that how I died before? This could be... I think I need dread. I think I need to get a certain amount of dread before I get a certain amount of fascination. So yeah, follower. This is an edge, professional muscle. I don't really need one right now, but it's really high on edge. Hello, you've dreamt about an occult scrap. I've decided to remain as I am for now. Okay, fine. What can I dream about? Dream about passion. Hopefully get some glimmerings. It's not going to be long enough, sadly, but... Lore. I can dream about an occult scrap. No, I can't. Oh, I can. That counts. You now reason again. A Watchman's Secret. Increasing my understanding of Loch lore. Okay, so you're still 2, you're still 2. You still need thoughts. No. Your erudition, fine. What can I study? Erudition. More erudition. That doesn't work. It specifically says erudition. Yeah, I need to use the skill, increase it further. That's not going to work. That's doing passion. That's doing passion dreams, aren't we? We're doing passion dreams. So if we try this again, hopefully this time I'll have glimmering when this is ready. That's gone. Okay, money. Straight back to work with you. It's depressing. I keep having to work as a doctor for this. Hello. The city is rife with journalists and detectives and other meddlers. How long before they leave me in peace? I haven't got an adversary at the moment, so we're okay. They might be asking for... Yeah, notoriety. There you go. They picked up notoriety. I did not have an adversary, so they're checking if I have notoriety to get an adversary. Okay, health is back up and running. You are still promising research. Pope Clifton. Didn't find anything. What do we want? Explore. Go to Moreland shop again with some money this time. See what we can do. See what we can get out of it. Come on, I want to see if I can... Okay, we have Dr. Natalia Dragon. You are my detective. She was laughed out of the academia for her analysis of alternate histories and only made her more resolute. Now she works with the Suppression Bureau. She's a meticulous. She always succeeds at creating evidence from notoriety. She is idealist. Idealists cannot be demoralized, although sometimes their ideals can be turned against them. So you're an ideal hunter. An idealist hunter, not an ideal hunter. That's not the same thing. Glimmering. Now hopefully glimmering will come out of this. I'm hoping. I got restlessness and occult scrap and some exhaustive passion. No glimmerings. Money. Go back to work. Right. I'm not gonna have any glimmerings again, unfortunately. So what does restlessness count? Restlessness counts as an influence of plenty of stuff. Okay, so you can do some interesting things over here. Okay, what do we have here? We have Moreland Shop. We got ourselves the Locksmith's Dream. Proportions and proportions. The second volume of Teresa Galmier's examination of perils of the mystic dreams of artisans. The frontispiece has been slashed with a razor. Cool. We will study that book as long as we can. Can you explore with reason? You can't explore with reason. Clifton, go out. See what you can find. Hello. This morning is spring in my step. I'm not sure why. Okay. We have Pope Clifton found us the crazy little night bar thing. We can go. No, last time we went there, that gave us what did that give us? That gave us What's the word I'm looking for? Yep. This time his research has failed. Get some more erudition. Okay, let's study the book. Where's the book? The book is over here. Let's study the book. In this volume, Galmia records fewer dreams and explicates more on her own elaborate theories. We see this again and again. What is below can't escape what's above. After having a look through the book. What are we dreaming about? What can we dream about? Enlightenment. Dream with reason. Okay, I want to create dread, and if dreaming with reason creates dread is what I want to see. Let's walk with health again. I was hoping to pick up health, but that's study locked. That just disappeared. I forgot what that was. I found someone who. So this is what? This is a shifty woman. That's a Moth 3 person. I don't need that. I can talk to Dr. Natalia Dragon. Right, what do we get? We got ourselves contentment. Okay. I need dread to put in there. Because I think that's what that is. That basically consumes dread and fascination. And if I hit fascination 3, I lose. Okay, passion's online again. We just sucked in dread. Yes, we just got some dread in there. Each dread quells one fascination. Visions have abated for now. We got some more money, got back to work. This is what hungers drive me. Obsessions. Grabs cards to fill its void. Automatically grabs cards to fill its void. Okay. I'll call it there for now, folks. And then we'll see what happens next time. I'll see you then. Bye.